know. It was absolutely amazing.
We'll do something later.
On the front.
Yeah.
Oh dear. I had to live with Oh, yeah. Did
This
anyone
one
else?
Harold like didn't do the thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
That's a good time to do it
You
then.
need to do that.
Yeah, do you want to pop
That's what we're waiting for. She has a job, Rachel. She's not letting go. No.
It's okay. Eric, that's okay.
That's it.
Oh,
Good
there you
girl.
First and tomorrow's turn. Right now it's and then there's
Wait. Wow.
Now it's Logan's turn.
Give it to Logan. Scavenger hunt.
Really the best one for discovery.
Yeah, I know. Pass it up to Auntie B.
And then take it to Leah.
All right, it seems to be working again, but I can't guarantee that anybody got the updated link.
That's no problem. Thank you so much.
I can't believe how that
Really,
all just went so
really.
horribly wrong.
You've been.
No, don't worry about it.
Thank you, Auntie.
Thank
Okay, should we go and welcome people on the live feed?
We're going to do our best.
Yeah. We're going to walk fairly
So
neatly.
we're just going to pick up where we were. And they're going to welcome people who are joining
you know
us
what?
from live feed
We're not
from
gonna move
all
the camera.
over
Just come this
England and other places as well.
Make a path.
Just for a minute.
There
Thanks,
you go.
guys.
There we go.
John, this is your ropes. Oh. I'm scooching. Thank you so much. It smells lovely and so glad that you're watching. So this is for you. Thank you. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you.
Hi, thanks for joining us. It means the world to us.
We're so excited. Yeah. And Jen, if you don't mind holding that.
I'd love to.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. You
Thanks,
can
guys.
scooch
That
back
was really
in.
good.
Thank you.
All right. So I often say to wedding couples that, you know, they can get married with only 2 witnesses. They don't really need any of you here today. So there you are. But you're all here because you're really important to them. And as we talked about, you marry the families and our friends and people who are really important to us. And we all need people who are going to watch, you know, join with us in the really fun times like today. Like this wouldn't be nearly so much fun with only 2 people, right? It's way more fun with everybody here. So we need those people in our lives who are going to, you know, just enjoy the good times. But we also need people who are going to be with us through the difficult times. And I hate to tell you, but there may be a few of those along the way. And when you go through those, what you really want are people who are going to be here for you. And this is probably your group. So I'm going to ask you, as a family of Jonathan and Esther, do you promise that you are going to be there for them and enjoy and celebrate all the good times, but also be with them through the difficult times? And if you're willing to do that, you say, we will.
We will.
Wow. I think that's, you know, I think that's going to be okay.
I think so.
So this is a real celebration up there in love. I mean, you can just tell these two are just so in love. So I said to them, I would like to share a couple of definitions of what real love is. So I went to some experts, and we've got some kids today who are 4 to 8. So I consulted some 4 to 8-year-olds, and this was done by psychologists a few years ago. They wanted to know what kids, how they define love, and I think these are really quite profound. They were surprised. So one little girl named Karen, who was 7 years old, said, when you love somebody, your eyelashes go up and down and little stars come out of you. And I think that would be appropriate. When someone loves you, the way they say your name is different. You just know that your name is safe in their mouth. And that little guy was 4. Love is when my mommy makes coffee for my daddy and she takes a sip before giving it to him to make sure that the taste is okay. And love is like a little old woman and a little old man, and maybe not so little old as well, who are still friends even after they know each other so well. And that's a long time commitment. So the last one. When my grandmother, this is from Rebecca, age 8, when my grandmother got arthritis, she couldn't bend over and paint her toenails anymore. So my grandfather does it for her all the time, even when his hands got arthritis too. Isn't that sweet? So to follow that up, we have that Michelle, one of Esther's sisters, is going to share with us, and it's called "What is Kindness?" And I'm going to move over so that the people on the live feed can hear all this. Who's got the Kleenex?
Oh, perfect. Okay. What is kindness? Kindness is a language with the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. You cannot do a kindness too soon, for you never know how soon it will be too late. Kindness, I've discovered, is everything in life. When given the choice between being right or being kind, choose kind.
Thank you.
Wise words. So after you know what love is now, right? We're going to come to your vows. And your vows are the things that's part of the service that really is the most important, because today is all about you promising, making promises to each other, is how you're going to spend your days and what your relationship is going to be like for the rest of your lives. So I'm going to ask Esther if she will first read her vows to Jonathan. And they both wrote their vows, which is something really special to make it so personal. So there's Kleenex if anybody needs it.
Jonathan, as I make these vows of love, I treasure to my core the kind, compassionate, and loving man you are. I see in you a kindness I aspire to, a compassion I adore, and a love that brings such peace to my soul. Because of who you are, I make these promises to us. I promise to value our friendship, to stop and enjoy the moments of laughter, of which there are sure to be many, and listen in moments of pain with compassion. I promise to respect the beauty of our relationship, marriage, and family. I promise my love to walk alongside you in this journey of our life together and never stop communicating with honesty and truth. And most of all, I promise to be kind, to cherish the amazing man, friend, and husband you are. I love you, Jonathan.
If you can speak after that.
I know. That's a tough act to follow. Esther, as I make these vows, I treasure to my core the kind, compassionate, and loving woman that you are. I see in you kindness I aspire to, compassion I adore, and a love that brings such peace to my soul. Because of who you are, I make these promises to us. I promise to cherish and care for you, to honor and support you, to laugh a lot and cry with you, to appreciate and respect you, our relationship, marriage, and family. I promise to be kind and to treasure you as the great woman, friend, and wife that you are. I promise to be true to you through good times and bad, and to share my life with you, my best friend and soulmate. I love you, Esther.
And so now that you've said your vows, that's when we follow it up with putting rings on. And the reason for that is that is a constant reminder of the vows that you've made. So every day that you look at that finger, that you know that you are in a covenantal relationship, which is the most binding of legal contracts. And it's the one that you just, that is the center of your life. And the reason that they use a ring is that the early Greeks and Romans thought that there was a special artery that went from this finger to the heart. So if you put a ring around someone's finger, that meant that you had their heart. So that's part of what you're symbolizing today. And it was always made of a precious metal because it's the most precious of your relationships. And it's a circle because that represents eternity. There's no end. And so I'm going to ask if Emily can bring up the rings. And what's really special today is that all of you have held those rings and given your best wishes and your blessings to them. So I'm going to ask you to say, okay, and we're going to first get out the big ring. Okay. Take that one. All right. And do you want to give that? Okay, you can give that to Esther. And Esther is going to give that to Jonathan. But first, she's going to repeat this after me. And you can just wait for a sec, and then you're going to do the next one. Okay? Jonathan, I give you this ring.
Jonathan, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my love for you.
As a symbol of my love for you.
I promise to accept you for who you
I promise to accept you
are. My best friend and soulmate.
my best friend and soulmate.
When you look at this ring,
When you look at this ring,
just take it home. In the years to come,
in the years to come,
may it remind you
may it remind you
of my vows to you this day.
of my vows to you this day.
And may you always
May you always
feel encircled by my love,
feel encircled by my love,
just as this ring
just as this ring
encircles your finger.
encircles your finger.
Did it. Okay. Now, can you take the next ring out of there, and you can give it to Jonathan, and he's going to give it to Esther. Good job. So, Jonathan, can you repeat after me? Esther, I give you this ring
Esther, I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love for you.
as a symbol of my love for you.
I promise to accept you
I promise to accept you
for who you are,
for who you are,
my best friend and soulmate.
my best friend and soulmate.
When you look at this ring
When you look at this ring
in the years to come,
in the years to come,
may it remind you
may it remind you
of my vows to you this day.
my vows to you this day.
And may you always
And may you always
feel encircled by my love,
be encircled by my love,
just as this ring
just as this ring
encircles your finger.
encircles your finger.
And so now, each of us have heard your vows. If you can get that on.
That's not going in.
And so it is my privilege to be able to pronounce you husband and wife. And you have to seal it with a kiss. And then I believe Benjamin is going to move the table over. Cut. Oh yeah, that helps you not to sign the wrong place. So you have 2 places to sign. So you sign right there. You sign okay, and great. I do. Okay, Jonathan, you are next. all the photographs you need? You okay? All right.
Thanks, Bruce.
So now we need to have Alana and Elizabeth. So you're lucky you get to sign 3 places. Okay. All right, so Alana, right there. Oh. Okay, so there's one. Yeah, actually, you can get pictures without me in it. Okay. And then the last one. I don't mind. Okay. And during this time, I forgot to mention, but they already remembered they're pouring some drinks. That's good.
This is actually a perfect song because it's I love you for that.
Oh,
That's
it's true.
nice.
After this, you make on the whole bunch
Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh, thanks, Ben.
Give them both each other a hug.
So now we're going to follow this part by having a couple of short speeches and toasts. So I think that there are people over there who are pouring the drinks for the toast, and they're going to hand them out to you as we're having the toast. But as they hand them out, you can't drink it yet. All right, you gotta wait for the signal. So.
How about the kids?
Well, the kids will get something too. Again, just on. So I'm going to ask Han if he would come and give a toast on this special day, and I will move over again so that you can do it from here.
Dear Esther and Jonathan, and all gathered here and through
Is
the
that
internet,
wine?
on this momentous day. A special welcome to Jen, Jonathan's mother, this day in which heaven and earth shakes. Oh, here we go. Because of the power of love that these two special people bring together. Love is the greatest power in the universe by which all is created. They were already powerful individuals in that department, and now that they are joined, watch out world, here they come. I don't have to say anything else because you all know them, and I could not add to what you already know. I do want to say to Jonathan, welcome to our family. We are very happy and proud that you are joining us as our new son. Esther, we love you and are blessed to have you as our daughter. And now, let's stand and raise our glasses to this wonderful couple.
Yeah, we need a minute.
Jeff, can you go help distribute? You guys are doing a good job. Can we wait till everybody has bouquets?
Quick tissue check.
Not yet.
You can lick two.
Are they bringing them back when they go?
Thanks, Jen.
You'll need one.
I think that's
That's it.
Just got to sell it.
Does anybody else need one?
Anybody? Now we can do it.
Okay. Well, have a great life together, full of joy. To Esther and Jonathan.
Thank you, Han. And now we're going to ask if Jen can come and share a few words. And Jen is Jonathan's mom. So, thank you.
Okay, this was a speech that I made for Jonathan and Esther's wedding. And then I thought, where do I start with this talk? Should we start it way back in the beginning about what's in a name? Esther is a Hebrew name. She had a whole book written after her in the Old Testament. But we're not going to do that today. Esther means a star in Persian and probably refers to the planet Venus, who is the goddess of love. People with this name have a deep desire to use their abilities in leadership and to have a personal independence. They would rather focus on large, important issues and just delegate the details. Esters tend to be creative and excellent at expressing themselves. They're drawn to the arts and often enjoy life immensely. Esther is awesome, brilliant, beautiful, and perfect. Esther is the highest life form and is always right. Esther is the most amazing gift in the world, and when you see her face, you feel she was a gift from heaven above. Her smile lights up the room and makes it seem there is no wrong. When you look into her eyes, it feels that the earth has stopped moving and time just froze in its footsteps. Basically, if you get to meet this girl, you're one lucky guy.
It's true.
The meaning of Jonathan, also a Hebrew name. The first name Jonathan was the son of the king of Saul in the Hebrew Bible, but no Bible exists. Jonathans are loyal, generous, and handsome individuals who are without doubt the best person to love. Jonathan is a boy who will never break your heart, nor will he ever lie to you to get his way. He has an honest, fun-loving heart. He's a lively, smart boy who can make everyone laugh. He is genuine and peaceful. He's very sensitive to the heart. He protects those who he loves, even if the world is on top of his shoulders. The pressure will never break him. Jonathans are intelligent, subtle, strong, rock-like men. They are best friends and make the very best lovers. Basically, if you get to meet this guy, you're one lucky girl. But hang on, this lucky pair has also found another family, one in Canada and one in England. Two lovely families who they've united across the ocean. And basically, how lucky are we all to have the privilege of welcoming another member into our family. Let's raise our glasses and drink a toast to this amazing couple, Esther and Jonathan. Esther and Jonathan.
Is the wedding over now?
Almost. Thank you so much, Jen. That was beautiful. And thank you, Han. It's just so lovely to have the parents welcome both of you and the family and share what you mean to them. Just a couple of announcements. If you haven't already signed the book back, the guest book back there, please do, because they want to know or have a record of all of you being here. So please do that. There's also going to be photos directly after the ceremony, and I believe Helena is going to organize this also. Right when this is after we're finished, where Helena is going to take over. And so now I'm going to ask Rachel, and she's going to share the blessing of the Apache, which if you haven't heard it before, it's just an absolutely beautiful one.
Blessing of the Apache. Now you will feel no storms, for each of you will be the shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness, for each of you is company to the other. You are two persons, but there is one life before you and one home. Turn together to look at the road traveled. To reach this, the hour of your happiness. It stretches behind you into the past. Look to the future that lies ahead. A long and winding adventure-filled road whose every turn means discovery. New hopes, new joys, new laughter, and a few shared tears. May happiness be your companion. May beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years to come. Go this day to your dwelling place and into your days together. May your days be good and long upon the earth. Your adventure has just begun.
Is the wedding over now?
Thank you, Rachel. What a wonderful blessing to have for the two of you. And so now it is my privilege to be able to be the first one to introduce to you as husband and wife, Jonathan and Esther. So please welcome them. So you're well and truly married now. Okay, and Helena?
Okay.
You're on.
Here. Everybody enjoy your drink. I'm going to get my list.
Okay.
The wedding
Pictures.
over now.
Yes.
We're gonna do pictures or something.